Netflix is done.
They're not done.
Done.
What are you talking
Done.
about?
You see Charlie Wilson's War?
No.
Movie about Tom Hanks movie about America getting involved with the Afghan conflict, the Afghanistan war. Doesn't really matter. But the idea is this: they're fighting the Russians, the Afghanis, right? So the Americans go, okay, boom, give them a $5,000 rocket launcher, and they're going to shoot down a $5 million helicopter, and eventually Russia just won't be able to compete, right? Netflix pays $100 million to Aaron Sorkin or whoever to make a TV show, right, that distracts you for 2 hours,
right.
YouTube pays $0 million to Joe Rogan and Jamie to make a podcast that distracts you for 2 hours every day. Netflix cannot compete.
But it's a different animal. You got to realize, first of all, they have way more people than just me. They also are putting together something that requires a lot of money to create. Sure. If you enjoy films, or if you enjoy a show like Ozark or Stranger Things,
long for narrative,
it takes a lot of money to make those things. There's special effects, there's camera people and makeup people and hair. There's a lot going on.
I'm
Writers
not denying
and directors and producers and actors, and it's a giant fucking tent filled with people.
But people aren't watching it. You know what they're watching?
A lot of people are watching that.
They're watching Friends, bro.
No.
They're watching Friends. Dude, there's a reason they paid
Friends is terrible.
Bro, it doesn't matter if it's terrible. As Jamie, the two most viewed shows on Netflix right now, Netflix doesn't own. Okay? Netflix isn't even trying to make money anymore. They're getting bought out. It's Facebook, Amazon.
Bought out by who?
They want to. That's the goal, the strategy now. They're $10 billion in debt. There's no way they can make money.
They're $10 billion in debt?
$10 billion.
Really?
Billion.
But they make hundreds of millions of dollars a month. Like, how many people do they have on board? How many subscribers do they have that are paying $9?
As far as I know, they don't share that information.
They're killing it in terms of subscribers, but they're $10 billion in debt. They just talk on another $2 billion, right? When I say Netflix is done, I'm speaking. Anytime I make declarations, I'm speaking in the future, right? I'm like, we prepare now for the future, right? So it's like,
well, how are they? Here it goes.
I knew
Netflix will keep Friends through next year in $100 million.
They're paying $100 million, right? For 1 year of Friends, and then The Office too.
You know what that is, though? That's like nostalgia.
Nostalgia, right?
Yeah.
So all viewing right now is nostalgia.
No, not all viewing.
Bro, if you look at TV, right? What did great this past years in TV, right? The OJ trial on FX. What is that? I remember I was when the OJ thing came out.
Did that do that great?
Killed it.
Really?
Won all the awards, everything. The Versace story, which is another thing. Like,
what? Am I that out of the loop?
I'm just
139 million.
139 million subscribers, paying $10 a month. Is that what it is? How much does it cost?
Something like that. Maybe even more. Maybe 11.
How much does it cost?
They just bumped it up to 12, I think.
$12 a month.
Sure.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a fuckload of income.
Sure.
So they got a lot coming in, but they're spending a lot too because they're trying to
130.
They're trying to overtake all the others, and then they got Jeff Bezos, Captain Moneybags up there, Scrooge McDuck, is trying to do the same thing.
Facebook should buy
which is where I saw you on Sneaky Pete. Yeah, I was like, Andrew.
But that's the thing, Bezos can lose money on this shit because he's making tons of money on paper towels.
I wonder how much he is losing because he's got a lot of fucking series that ain't nobody watching on that.
Just put it out there.
But he's doing something that's even more weird.
Okay.
Because there's no one watching those shows.
Yeah.
There's a ton of fucking shows on Amazon that fucking no one's watching.
Yeah.
I would like to see their numbers because I bet they have some shows they might have spent $1 million to make and have like 4 viewers.
Yeah.
There's fucking no one watching these shows.
They were just going after awards. Their thing was, we're going to make the artsiest shit. Hollywood's going to give us a Grammy or something like that, and then it will like qualify our platform. It's a smart approach. Like YouTube's approach was the exact opposite, right? We're just going to create the stuff that we think people want to watch.
Well, YouTube doesn't create much.
They did a little, and they took down the paywall. Like my guess with YouTube is they're waiting for Netflix. You know that scene in the movie where like that somebody's caught in like enclosed space and water starts coming in, and the water gets right up to like his lips. He's trying to breathe a little bit more, and I think YouTube just is going to be the one to pour the last drop of water.
Well, I think it's such a different thing. I think you're talking about two totally different things because Netflix has never aimed to be a user-created content streaming site.
Right. They're not. But at the end of the day, it's just distraction. I think that's what we got to start looking at content as. Right? It's just raw distraction, and Netflix occupies a space for distraction that's smaller than YouTube. So I can watch a 2-hour thing on YouTube at home on my TV. I can watch a 2-minute thing on the bus as I'm going to work on YouTube. I can watch a 15-minute, piece, like vlog or something like that, I can watch the whole spectrum. Netflix, I'm really just watching at home or like if I'm on a trip. You know what I mean? It's really, I'm not watching a 2-minute thing on Netflix.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is the shit for now. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely the shit for now, right?